Does that feel like a playoff hockey type of game? I mean, two teams battling for positioning at this point of the year. Really just kind of a physical, tough college hockey game tonight. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying to Leanne, I thought that game, I mean, two teams competed extremely hard. You look at the final stats, it's 5-4 power plays, for and against, 2 abbreviated, so it was like a 4-3, but it felt like there were more power play opportunities for them. You know, it just felt like we had to spend a lot of energy, certainly in the third period, two full penalty kill situations where we kill off 4 minutes, and the one was kind of comical when you end up so many guys losing sticks and eventually Brady losing a stick, and somehow we battled through that.
So you go with comical. Was that what you were thinking at the time?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think most of the guys, I mean, we were on the bench, I mean, literally going, it's hard to see. I mean, Fritzy loses a stick, Ange loses a stick, Gel loses a stick, we got a D-man handing, Jelly a stick, and it was actually funny. I mean, at that point we thought it was funny.
Is Western Michigan style, we were talking about them playing a heavy, weighty kind of game. Do they sort of like to wear a team like yours out?
They play smart. I mean, Andy's been around the block. He's obviously a quality hockey coach. And their team plays extremely smart. I mean, they're going to be patient. They play sound defensively, sound positionally. They look to capitalize on a mistake or a missed opportunity for us, and they really jumped the other way. Their transition game's pretty good, and obviously they've got some great defensemen.
You mentioned they were patient defensively. Were you patient offensively, trying to find the gaps, maybe finding some areas to get some opportunities?
I just thought patience is probably not the word I would use. I would use that we weren't when we had our opportunities, we didn't take it. We passed up on, I know, 3 2-on-1 situations where we didn't take a shot. And you just got to put the puck towards the net.
Brady, did he feel like he kind of kept you in at times tonight?
You have to ask Brady that. Is that what you asked me?
His performance.
I mean, you're probably asking the wrong person on that, because I don't think it was Brady was the reason why the game was the way it was. I bet if you look at the scoring chances, I bet they're pretty even. And I don't think it was Brady holding us in it. Now, did he play well? Yep. Did he make some key saves? Yep. But I don't think it was us relying on Brady.
To get another transition goal, is that the way you guys are playing? Is that nice to kind of keep that rolling?
Yeah, I mean that's what we stress and talk about quite a bit. Transition both ways. It's nice to see that. Nice to see some of those opportunities that we had that we passed up on, but those were a result of transition as well.
What word would you use to describe the shootouts this year? I mean, you could lose 4th place because of it. I think you're 1-4 now, losing those extra points. Frustration?
I don't know if I have a great comment for shootouts, because I never liked them as a player, and I would assume if you ask most coaches, you don't like them. I understand they're part of the game, and the fans love them. I think it's a gimmicky way to finish a game, but it's there and it's not going away.
On Lundey's goal, do you guys ever practice those kind of shots off the boards, and is that kind of like a set play there?
I think you have awareness of what kind of bounces you get off the wall.
Do you guys still do the shootout competition each week to determine who's going to go?
Correct.
Making sure.
Our first 3 guys that went are the guys that have scored the most in our shootouts, our competitions.
Tyler, can you just talk about the goal? You're kind of the right place in the right time, but Coach says you guys kind of have an awareness, something like that could happen where it comes off the backboards, or you just kind of playing heads-up hockey there?
Yeah. I was the center drive there, so I kind of knew that the puck was going to be going to the net at one point, so luckily the boards made a good play. But yeah, it was a good shot, and just crashed the net. So.
Is that sort of a set play? Is that something that you guys practice, or is it just random play that having to go off the back of the boards?
I think it's random play there, but the coaches always let us know, be aware. I mean, that does happen. Some ranks have different boards, so it happens and doesn't. So.
Ryan, where does Western's defense rank among the teams you played this year? You didn't get a whole lot of shots tonight, a whole lot of opportunities.
They play a really structured game, so they rely on their defense to make plays, and we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to worry about what we have to do, and they have a few really good D-men. We're not going to take anything away from them, but we just got to focus on tomorrow and get ready to go.
Did it sort of feel like that second leg game, 15 seconds into it, you guys hit one off the crossbar?
Oh yeah, it was a great shot by Johnson, but I think actually that gives us momentum. It's not, oh, we hit the crossbars, oh, that was a great shift, and we got to build off of it.
Was it tougher to kind of gain traction in the third period as they kind of played their game? It seemed like after they took that time out there and they got some power plays and kind of made it tough on you guys. Was it tough to kind of hang in there at that point?
I don't think it was tough to hang in there. I think we took a lot of penalties, which always kills us when we have to shorten our bench up. So I think the penalties were a key factor in why they got a little momentum there.
Coach said that power play or that penalty kill was kind of comical because of the guys losing sticks and stuff. Were you guys laughing at the time, or was that just?
I don't think we were laughing. A little bit nervous there, but it was unbelievable work by Fritz, and I think it was Ange out there. They were out there for a minute 45, which is unbelievable on a penalty kill. So, and the 2D. So it's great work by them.
Actually, I was just asking about your pass on that play that Tyler scored, the kind of the drop passes. That's you and Max kind of have the good chemistry to make that work, or did you see him, or how did that kind of develop?
He's always talking, so I always know where he is, and he's got an unbelievable shot. So every time he's open, I try to hit him, and for some reason we always love doing that play. He drops the puck and he takes a shot. So luckily Lundey was there to put one home for us. Thanks, guys.